So, what is the number one cure for heartbreak? I know it's a very sad situation that you're in if you have clicked on this video, and I want to say that everything is very hard right now, but it's going to get better. But it doesn't get better on its own. People say that time mends things, and people ask me that. So, I understand that time heals, but how much? How long will it take before I feel like I'm completely healed? So, it depends on the factors that you're putting into and the things that you're currently doing, and the time will only decrease when you put the right things into action rather than thinking constantly about them and texting them. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can decrease that time limit where you can heal faster. So let's get started. First of all, you need to get it inside of your head that there is nothing called fate. Oh my god, I was fated to be with this person. Everything was so powerful, everything was so beautiful, and bullshit craps like that. Because if things were so much fated to be and if things were so beautiful, then it wouldn't have come to this point. I want you to get it inside of your head, because what you are doing right now is that you are operating from a very autopilot mode, and the autopilot mode came from when we were very young, because when we were young it was engraved inside of our head and inside of our heart that you have only one shot at romance, and if that fails, that there is nothing else left in this world. So stop thinking about those Disney movies, K-drama plots and movies and TV series that we used to see, that yes, everything works out at the end. Even if they quarrel, even if they break up, things work out again and they get back together. You need to get it out of your head. That's not reality. That's literally a make-up fan fiction stories. So if you keep thinking like that we were fated to be with each other, we were fated to be, what you're doing is that you're disrespecting yourself. And if the relationship broke up because you were disrespected in the relationship, you're just going to disrespect yourself even farther down the line, because the chances are your partner is already talking to some other people, or they are already having fun or having a blast, or they have moved on, or at least you feel like they have moved on because you see their stories with other dudes or other girls and they feel like they're so happy and all. But you need to think that maybe that is how they're manipulating you to text them first and keep their self-respect intact. So in this situation, what you're doing is that you are losing yourself, because you should not mend something that should not be mended. If you have broken up for a reason, then you need to value your words, you need to keep your words, and you need to like not mend things where you were utterly disrespected, where they left you or you left them because you felt disrespected and you're thinking that maybe I was harsh and maybe I should go back. No, you have made the correct decision and you should stick to it. You should not go back to someone who made you feel low, who made you feel like you are not good enough, who made you feel like you are not the right person, and who made you feel like you cannot do something, or they laughed at your dreams or something like that. Because if you go back to them, it shows that they were correct, they were right in disrespecting you. So why do you want to go back to someone who have hurted you and kept hurting you all the time? You need to realize that you have such a less amount of love for yourself, that you are okay with someone disrespecting you and someone like hating, putting hurtful words towards you. You need to realize that your value needs to come from your words, and you are not supposed to be someone else's option. Possible chances are, if they're already talking to some other guys, they want to keep you as an option. You want to be someone else's option? Is that what your value is right now? You want to be a simp? Is that how you feel? Is that how you value yourself? And you call yourself like, I'm a high value person? You want to be in the top 10% and you are acting like the 99 or 90% other people who would do if they were to have a heartbreak today. Then how can you call yourself different if your actions are all the other rest of the people out there? You need to realize at one point that I understand that you are scared of the unknown. I understand that you're scared that if I am lonely, I don't know how I will feel. You are afraid of the heartbreak. You're afraid that what if I see them with another person? So before that happens, let me text them and let me get them back. But you're not understanding the fact that one day or another, they will move on with some other person, and you cannot be with all the other people. Because if you look around you, a lot of people are going through heartbreaks, but it's a very common thing. It's not something that is only happening to you. I know it feels like the end of the world, but it is not, because today it might feel like that, tomorrow it will feel a bit better, day after tomorrow you will feel much better. But you need to put certain things into action, like putting your value and dignity first. If you don't have any dignity, if your words doesn't have any value, if you don't have any value in your own words, then what are you? Then you are nothing but someone who has a very needy energy, who is desperate, and who has no value of his own, who has no self respect. You're just someone who is going to be blown away in the wind again and again. And she or he is going to keep playing with you because they know that you're not going to leave them even if they treat you like shit, and you're going to keep treating yourself like shit. And what happens in the down the line is that she's not going to respect you, and then you're not also going to respect yourself, because you know that you have done some dumb mistake by getting back to that person. So you have lost your self-respect towards yourself, so that will result in you having less love for yourself, and in the end of the day, both you and your partner hates you, and there is no one to take care of you, and you are inside a dark circle where you don't know how to get back up. And then you're going to break up with that person again, and then the cycle keeps repeating on and off, on and off. So take the decision to be the person that you want to be. You need to take the power back from her or him and put it in yourself that if I say that I'm going to leave you, I am going to leave you. My words have value. My words are not some dumb shit that I'm saying and I'm not going to follow them, because I have dignity. If I have dignity, I am going to follow it through to the end, because I'm not going to devalue myself anymore. And I'm not going to disrespect myself anymore by going back to your texting you, because if you're going to text them or call them, it shows that you have no self respect. It shows that you are a weak individual who has a very needy energy and you're not operating from abundance. And down the line, maybe she left you, maybe she ghosted you, you're trying to text them and you're going to get insulted. Maybe some of our friends are going to tell you that stop texting them, and imagine how horrible you will feel if she is not even telling it herself and some other person is telling you to stop disturbing them. Like, are you that much in the ground right now that you have to give up everything just for that one person? Follow your dreams, follow your goals, focus on other things. If she goes or he goes, someone else will come. It always happens. Nobody dies like that. I have seen so many people, and everyone thinks that when they're goes through going to go through a breakup, that it's the end and I will find no one. But literally down the line, maybe in a month, or some for some people even weeks, or some people even a year, they get back with someone who is far better. And to get that someone who is far better, you need to of course work on yourself. You need to heal first. You need to not go into any kind of rebounds, and you need to value yourself. Because if you're a genuinely high value person, if you're a genuinely good person, and if you value yourself, and if your words have value, and if you know how to respect yourself and love yourself, you will operate from an abundant mindset. You will not be in any kind of needy energy. So next time when you find someone, or when you attract someone, they will also operate from an abundant mindset. They will not operate from a needy energy, and they will value you because you value yourself. If you don't value yourself, your partner will never value you. If you don't love yourself, your partner will not love you. If you don't know how to keep your words intact, nobody will respect you. And if you have high respect for yourself, it will only come when you are valuing your words and you are doing what you are saying. If I say that I am going to get up at 8 a.m. in the morning, I will get up at 8 a.m. in the morning. If I get up at 8:30 in the morning, it will show that I am not keeping my words. Inside of my mind, I will feel like I'm not I'm not someone who can keep his words. You will feel that. And do you want to feel that? No. So it doesn't matter what other people are thinking sometimes. It sometimes had to come from you. You need to first value yourself. You need to love yourself. And if you keep texting them, if you keep calling them, if you keep going back to them, then your words will have no value, and you will never be able to love yourself to the point where you will feel respect for yourself. And if you don't have any respect for yourself, your partner will never feel that energy. Your partner will know that this is a very needy, unattractive guy who has nothing in his life going on, who is desperately for in love with me, or is desperate for me, or his attachment styles are very unattractive, and he's getting very needy energy towards me, and I need to move away from this person because he is super unattractive. Do you want that to happen? Of course not, right? then value yourself, value your words. Don't go back to someone who have disrespected you. Never go back to someone who has disrespected you, or who disrespected your dreams, or who made you feel like a shit, because that person does not deserve you. Value yourself. Take some time. Heal yourself. Yes, they might have moved on with some other dude or some other girl. Forget them. You need to be so much focused on your goals that they cannot come and move your focus away. It needs to be straight. The energy needs to be linear. It cannot go zigzag. And even if it goes zigzag, put yourself back again into the track. Put yourself back again into the track. The waves will come. Ride the waves. Your revenge might take some time. Their revenge might be instant, but your revenge will take some time. But once your revenge is on the track, not only will you be able to take revenge on them by being successful, but also your entire world will change, and you will thank this situation, and you will thank that this breakup happened. I know it's really hurting right now, and I know you really want to go back to them, but I know deep down inside of your heart, you are trying to change, or else you wouldn't have clicked on this video. I know that. So I really hope I was able to help you, and be the high value person, and be ready to always keep your words intact. Your dignity and your pride is everything that you have. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want more content like this, please do mention in the comment section below.